Alright, well, I have the game loaded up, so might as well get started, and, as usual, you should probably know what to do right now, but anyways. Let's jump straight into this, and already this is starting to sound good. Kinda wanna stick around and listen to this, but, you know what? I think I'll listen to this on my own time. Kinda wanna get through this as much as I can, because I felt like this is gonna be also a long one. But anyways, yes. Kay has finally been released. Finally. That people can pull for her. Although granted, I don't think I'm gonna be pulling for her. Because, well, I kinda looked at her kid and it wasn't really all that great. Or rather, well, actually, you know what? I might take a look at her kid again. But anyways. Undisclosed location in the Ark. Perilous Siege Safe House. Kay stares down with sunken eyes at the sentence targets brought in earlier. Two men and one woman have their arms tightly bound and taped, sealed over their mouths. One of them needs to be punished. Scattered around them are various samples of a drug prevalent in the Ark referred to as mist. Kay peels off the tape of one man's mouth. Please, don't kill me. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. I mean, I might have gotten a little bit carried away back there, killing all those people, but Good job, Kane. Welcome to the Dark Brotherhood. As the man's body hits the floor, it's accompanied by the clink of a shell casing landing. Harry removed the tape from the other man's mouth. So this is how it ends. Being used and tossed into the wolves? How much money do you want? I'll pay you. You don't have a clue, do you? I'm with the Khajiit caravans. I can pay you all the monies. All of it. The judges and Perilous Siege are way worse than us. Sorry about that. Not much I can do. If you can hear that, then there's not much I can do about the voices in the back. But anyways, the statement caused Kay, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we're honest about being dishonest. But oh no, not you. You prowl on about justice as if there's anything righteous about this dirty work. Ow! The bullet grazes the man's cheeks, interrupting his seething tirade. Shut up. Get it over with, will you? Just kill me already. Another casing drops. The man collapses, his face frozen in contorted rage. Kay looks down at the growing pool of blood with dead eyes. No, actually no, I just get this over with. I ain't scared of you. The remaining woman, who is still tied up, watches with terror in her eyes. She also starts throwing the profanity at Kay. After glancing her way, Kay pulls out a phone and dials the number. Before there is even a ring, the line connects with the click. Report. Request to stay for a stay of execution. Stand by. Denied. Execute immediately. And if I refuse? Murmurs can be heard on the other end of the voice. A voice different from the previously monotone is now coming from the phone. It is the voice of an elderly person. Hey, are you listening? X? That's right. It's Professor X, aka Professor Xavier. I believe this is the first time you heard my voice. Well, welcome to the school of Xavier, and yet you still recognize me. That's because you're the only one who got the upper strata, or one of the upper strata who still seems human. I'll take it as a compliment, young lady. However, I believe we have a misunderstanding to clear up. The man's voice immediately drops all pretense of warmth and shifts to a cold and emotionless tone. Kay can feel the hairs on her body stand on end. The judges are a committee. Everyone has an equal say and therefore all decisions are impartial. However, the letters of our code names also stand for something. They stand for the X-Men. To borrow the terminology you just used, one could say we are divided into upper and lower strata. Yes. So tell me, what do you think that means? Remember, what your name stands for. Yeah. Accept the consequences of the choice you made. And remember, young lady, welcome to the school of extraordinary children. You might think it would be E for extraordinary, but no, it's X. I'm waiting for a response. For the sake of the righteous judgment. The call disconnects. Kate grips the phone tightly and clenches her jaw. Well, get on with it already. Having overheard the call, a look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of Kay. Yeah, okay, you probably should have started with this one first, just saying. He looks kinda mean. Undisclosed location in the Ark Perilous safe house. There's the sound of a single gunshot. Then the echo of a shell casing rolling on the floor. Then several more shots. Sorry, she got missed a few times. He's losing it. Let's do this. Zing. It's that particular time of day when the weariness of a full and busy day is intermingled with the satisfaction of having spent your time well. Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in the office of the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading to the CPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Things out there are getting grim. I wonder how Grimtail is doing. I absentmindedly watched the TV for a while, then get to take a shower. However, I sense that someone is already in the bathroom. Well, good thing I kept my pistol nearby. Time to take care of this. In the past, this would cause me to panic. But I was prepared this time. I traded my pistol out for a shotgun. Now we have a shotgun now. But that was then, and this is now. I smiled and opened the door with my shotgun. Oh, hi. Well, anyways, I wanted to borrow your shower for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon enough, bub. Katie's voice seems dispirited, and I can see bloodstains on her face. Did someone hit you? Are you okay? Or you're not hurt, are you? I rushed over to check on her. Take it easy. That hurts. I'm not sensing Kay's usual abrasive energy. First things first, let's tend to those injuries. And how do you intend on doing that? I was going to call Mary or Pepper, but you know what? It doesn't seem that bad. Let me kiss it away. In order to find the entire world about perilous seizure, what we do. Don't worry about me. I'm not badly hurt. I just need to stay here for a moment, and then I'll be fine. Kay! You should stay in there, Kay. Yeah, you'll get the headaches and all that. I'm kind of absent-minded right now. Kay's eyes closed as she slumped over, and I rushed to catch her before she falls deeper into the bathtub. Let me get you to the other room. I tried to lift her. but she's unexpectedly heavy. Oh, she's shut down. Careful. I'm on a mission of great consequence. They outfitted us with special bodies for such missions. They're completely different from those you pick up without care. When you're out galvanating with your Nikke girlfriends. Kay curls up inside the tub. Leave me be. I'll be feel better, and then I'll be gone. I'm sorry for making a mess out of your bathroom. This is why you don't spend too much time in the bathroom, kiddos. Then it seems in the heat's gonna mess with your head, and then you'll pass out and probably die from heat stroke. What are you doing? I'm gonna stay here until you feel better. Kay stares blankly as I sit next to the tub. Whatever. Do as you please. After responding bluntly, she slowly closed her eyes, and then she died. A while later, Kay has managed to clean herself up. I then summoned up every last ounce of strength I have and attempt to help move her. Boo! Are you okay, bub? It sounds like you're the one who needs to lie down, not me. I'm fine. I just need to catch my breath. Fine. After giving a perfunctory response, Kay turns her back to me. You. Yes? Also, sorry about that. I think I lost my memory. What do you mean? Not quite the same as Arcana. It's not all gone. But there's bits and pieces missing. On top of that, I have no recollection of whatsoever of the past week. Last thing I remember is formulating a plan and to collect intel for a top-level mission. Then the next thing I knew, I woke up at the safe house and everything in between was a blank. You remember how you got your injuries? Not a clue. They don't appear to be severe and certainly don't inhibit my movements. Like Kay said, the injuries do appear only to be on the surface level cuts and scrapes. It's hard to explain, it's like my body is refusing to move. At any rate, that's the situation. Also, I can't get in touch with any upper strata or D. Do you think it could be? Hey, do you think D stands for Dick? That's her name, Dick? I bet that's her name. Dick. I doubt it, though. Hey, if you wanted me dead, I wouldn't be here now. The judges aren't nearly that sloppy. So what does that mean? Probably just one of those things. Something the judges consider perfectly normal. You don't seem so certain. What choice do I have? Throw my hands up and wait for things to go unfold? I've gotta proceed like usual. Wrap things up, leave no loose ends, and deal with any aftermath if and when it comes. That's how you usually operate. Yeah. Perhaps feeling a bit more energized from our conversation, Kay sits up on the bed, ready to bite me in the neck. Now I have a hickey. Speaking of which, getting back to work. You catch on quick, I guess. Humans are intuitive creatures after all. Yeah. But I'm not sure why we want to get used to what's going on here. Who is it? Take a guess. Just a moment. Tell her to come in. Joy knows everything. She's been hearing on us, spying on us. Your room is bugged. Yeah, all right. Come in. Hell. That's all she wanted to say, hell. Then Darkina walks in with a beaming smile, then probably spins around upon seeing Kay. You two go ahead and have fun. It's alright, come in. Sorry, but kinda hope you just be the two of us intimate, whispering sweet nothings to each other, all that stuff. Arcana, no. This is not this kind of room. It's not what you think. This ain't a total of love. The total of love is actually no, I'm not sure if total of loves are legal in the Ark, but you know what? Whatever. After a while, Arcana finally comes down and explains why she came. There was a break-in at the library. It wasn't me. The Forbidden Library Arcana, to be precise. My room isn't the only entrance into that place. You see, normally they're tightly sealed, but Arcana shows us a picture of a butt and of a metal door that's been split open like a sheet of paper. One of them ended up like this. Huh, you call that a break-in? I call that a break-out! Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! I was then battered over the head by Kay. I know, the word barely does it justice. The other thing is that the alarm never went off. I only discovered it once I didn't have anything else to do. I mean, when I was making my rounds. So you also don't have anything to do. Wanna hang out? Huh. Kay and I exchanged glances. Let's go. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. A break-in at the Forbidden Library, and the memories of Perilous Siege members mysteriously vanishing. There's no way it can all be a coincidence. You say you lost your memory? Oh, that means we have something in common. Let's hang out together. I've got a great method that works for me every time my memory gets wiped. If you want, I could... No! Keep it to yourself. Okay. Let's head to the library. You then head to the library. Well, that guy sings. I forgot his name. Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. Also, it's been a while since we've seen or heard that guy sing in Nikke, by the way. A very long time. Like, last time I heard him was, like, during Red Hood's TV. Like, when she got her dress. Anyways, Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. A bulky iron door thicker than my body has been torn apart like a piece of cloth. I wish whoever did that could tear me like that. Actually, no, please, no. Don't. No. Is this passage normally used? I personally don't use it, no. But others do. During emergencies, yes. Arcana glances over at Kay, who is examining the door. You mean? Yes, this passage is occasionally used by the members of Perilous Siege. It's connected to the path I usually take. Neither I nor anyone else uses it often, so we're employed additional security measures to keep an eye on it. Did you report it? Yes, as soon as I saw it. But for some reason, I haven't received any response yet. I started wondering what I should do, and then I figured that since you're connected with this place as well... That was smart of you. I'll ask to hire us myself. Wait. I suddenly remembered what Kay mentioned, how she was unable to reach G. No answer. Oh, she's probably handling dick issues, so let's leave D alone. From D, I mean. She's probably on a mission. She's always hard to get a hold of. Really? You always answer my calls. Maybe she's more proactive about answering calls from her husband. I don't think that's it. Let's not do that. Anyways, let's go inside. Inside? Whoever did this, did do it because they were bored. They were looking for something. That's true, but is there something missing from the Blue Archive? I checked the highly classified materials first. Well, there was nothing but Yuka photos. Man, Yuka sure is thick. And luckily, nothing is missing from those, especially the Yuka photos. You know, the one where she's taking her weight. Yeah, she's that big V. Anyways, I did have time to look at the other materials. Then we can look together. Good idea. We can figure out what's going... We can figure out what's going missing or what's been damaged. That might clue us in on who the intruder was. He pushes the iron door further open for us to go in. Let's go. The passage eventually intersects with the corridor leading to Arcana's room. Upon arriving at the Forbidden Library's reading room, we commence our search. Not long after that, well, that was a hassle that I thought it would be. This room holds the documents that are one level below the most highly classified materials. I've already checked them. They contain nothing. Wait, I was going to talk about Blue Archive. No, it contains nothing. I see a wooden door which resembles the one I saw leading to the room where the God Squad records were housed. You know, Arcana says these documents contain nothing. I don't believe her. Let's hold them up against something warm, like those light bulbs behind K. On it, there's a sign that reads S1452, along with a crude lock. His photos reveal, even more photos of Yuka. Granted, they're inappropriate photos, so we can't talk about them. It's open! You're right. The faint, musty scent of old books wafts through the cracks of the open door. What kind of records were kept here? That's where the records pertaining to Perilous Siege are stored. What? Let's go inside. Inside, the room is in complete disarray. Oh my gosh. Those wicked thieves. They made a complete mess of this place. God damn it. Arcana hastily picks up the books scattered on the floor. Forget those books. Forget those now. More importantly, it looks to me as though these books are missing. Oh, what? Just as Kay said, some sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Do you have any ideas what those missing books were about, Arcana? Well, the records here are usually redacted before they get to us. SCP. I can still remember some of the titles. Let me see. Arc examines the gaps in the shelf. Looks like they're mission records for 2 members of Perilous Siege. So the Forbidden Library was broken into, and the records related to Perilous Siege have gone missing. Meanwhile, Kay has been injured and lost her memory, and Dee's completely MIA. This isn't good. This might go deeper than we initially thought. What was that? There's some kind of construction going on. Oh wait, I heard they're expanding the Forbidden Library. Yeah, but that's not set to start for a while. Let's check it out. We hurried to the room to follow the continuous thudding sound. Intruder! Encounter! As we run, the noise continues. When we arrive, the main reading room from the library, we found what seems to be the source of the noise. Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. Martin is desperately trying to straighten the bookshelves, which have fallen over like a dominoes. Also, moron, you look a lot more, cuter and funnier than usual. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't say that because, well. Can you take a guess why she's not quite cute and funny? Well, can you? Can you? Also, I just realized realized something. Does the characters like Asuka and Karin count as cute and funny? Let me know. Let me know if they count. Oh man, how am I going to clean this up? Moron! Cadet, are you here to help me? How thoughtful of you. What are you doing here? Oh well. Moron looks around the reading room. I was doing some research. What kind of research would necessitate? Oh. What else? 6-0. 6-0 what? You made any progress? Moron pulls out an envelope from her pocket. What's this? Mist. This is the room I used to slacker. I mean, this is the room I used to for brief breaks. Make yourself comfortable. Arcana leads us to the small room connected to the librarian's desk. Whereupon Moron, Kay, and I all sit down. You said your name was Kay. Are you the Men in Black? Also, what does Perilous Siege? Does Perilous Siege have an interest in this as well? What's that? That's none of your business. I won't share any information with you either. Let's talk in private. Moron, stand up. Sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Girls. Both of you, calm down. There's enough for me to go around. Or rather, there's enough of me to go around. Did Rosanna mention something before the Underworld Queen and Perilous Siege not getting along? Why would we get along with scum like them? They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the Underworld knows the truth. The only people who get bullets to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay the price, bub. That's the only path to true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is the furthest thing from just. Enough. Enough, both of you. Moron, can you tell us what you found? We're in a tough situation now. Any information you have could be helpful. Fine, I'll tell you. Only because you're the one asking. Moron sits back down and pulls out a small notebook. According to a recent lead, I found that mist is being distributed again in the Ark. I did everything I could to track down the suppliers, but it's like they vanished into thin air. Thin air. Yes. I'm telling the truth. I hid myself out of sight and waited for them all to head into their hideout. Once they were inside, I raided the place immediately. But when I did, no one was there. Could there have been a secret passage of some kind? I checked it for that too. I ran over the place with a fine-tooth comb, smashed everything, but didn't turn up anything. Could it be? Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in the office of the Ark's Western District. The building was completely destroyed, leading the CPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. So that was you! Huh? Oh, what was that? Nothing. So, you came to the library to investigate further? No. I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some mist on them. What? But I don't know what happened. I was chasing after 3 people, 2 men and a woman. The 2 men disappeared, although I have no idea where, and only the woman was left. Wait. Kay, who has been listening silently until that point, interrupts Moran. 2 men and 1 woman, you said? Yeah. You know something about something? Art. Kay clutches her head and her heart. Kay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? I didn't know Perilous Siege had feelings. Don't worry about it. Just tell me more about those 3 people you were tracking. They said only 1 woman was left? Yeah. something bad must have happened to her, because she was totally out of it. She kept grumbling and saying something killed her friends. I was barely able to get a coherent sentence from her, but finally managed to get a rough description of who killed them. I wrote it down, and I came to the library to try and find more information. Why the library? I'm sure the library has that kind of information. I'm not so sure about that. What? I thought you could find anything you need at the library. No. Anyways, I'm out with you guys, it doesn't matter. Shall I tell you the description? Please. Ahem. Moran clears her throat and flips through her notebook, as she probably took from a dead girl. From another world, in a desolate desert. A female with long hair. It wasn't possible to ascertain whether she was human or a Nikke. It was long black hair, by the way. Not much to go on. Exactly. Even amongst our small group, you and I already match that description. Is that it? Of course not. Next, she had a gun with spikes. A kind of pistol, or maybe a submachine gun. A gun in any case. No, it was probably a shotgun. Don't look at me like that. There's a lot of guns with spikes out there. Is there any more? Keep going. That's all I got from her. Figures. Oh wait, there's one more thing. One more thing. I forgot to write down. Apparently the woman was talking to someone on the phone and said something about refusing to carry out an execution and then accepting a choice. A whole bunch of ominous stuff like that. Then something about righteous judgment and some others. What you say? Moran grabs Kay grabs Moran's shoulders and glares at her. What you just say? What's gotten into you? Moran, can we talk with that woman now? Before weird things starts happening? Sure. I told her to go lie down for a while. I could go wake her up. Let's go. Let's go. Quickly. Lead the way. Okay. Stop. Damn. What the hell's going on? Oof. If hanging around there any longer, I think we've got a bunch of needs coming out of more K's mouth, but you know what? We're well past that. Moran takes us to the point near where the outer rim and the arc are partitioned. There it is. I ring the doorbell and wait for a moment, but there's no sign of anyone inside. I ring the bell a second time, nothing happens. Could she have gone somewhere? Step aside for a moment. Why? That woman was in no state to go anywhere. That tells me... Huh, I thought your brain was useless lump, but now you're pretty sharp. I guess the underworld queen ain't so bad after all. Wow, I have no idea you're capable of complimenting someone. Maybe you're a better person than I thought. You stay here and look after Cadet. I'll go inside. Moran easily breaks down the flimsy door and steps inside. Soon after, we got a small problem, Cadet. Come inside. Damn. All right. Huh. Lingering inside the room is the scent I smelled a few times before. The pungent metallic scent of blood. Not only that, she's dead. The body of a woman lies on the floor. I was holding myself back earlier because it's you. But this changes things. Now I've gotten involved in this. What in the world is going on? I'm sorry, I didn't know when where was the right time to fill you in. I began to explain everything to Moran. Yes, I'm gonna keep calling her Moran. I can't help it. Her name is so close to that. From Kay losing her memories to the forbidden library being infiltrated. All the time, Kay silently examines the dead woman's body with sunken eyes. I had no idea it was this serious. I'm sorry for getting you mixed up in this. Now. Wait, Just a minute. Let me think. Moran closes her eyes a few moments and then reopens them. Fine, I'll help. You sure? It's okay. I hit a wall with that anyways. Once I finish helping you and Kay, you two can return the favor and lend me a hand. Okay, thanks, Moran. No need to thank me. What are friends for? You two done? I hate to break it up over a love fest, but perhaps you could spare the moment to look at this. Sorry, I'm finished. What is it? Look at this. He points to a wound where the blood is slowly congealing. Does this wound brings anything to mind? Well, I haven't seen any corpses in my lifetime. The injury does seem familiar. It's a gash, one that seems to be caused by a knife or some type of heavy blade. Like an axe, for example. No way. No way. Just then, footsteps echo behind us. Gee. Hey, did your name stand for Deck? You do this? He doesn't answer and continues walking towards me. Hold on a minute. Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Sensing the tension, Moran steps in front of me, but... Take this. He hands me a phone and steps back. A phone? Why would you? Answer it. As soon as I press the button, a cold, inorganic voice emerges from the speaker. You. Who is this? 7. I'm 7. Huh. He's 7 years old. 7. I'm at 13th Avenue. The judges! You return to your mission. He bites her lips and briefly glances over at Kay as she heads out the room. At the doorway, she stops short and stands beside me. Please, help her. I have a mission for you. It's something you're already quite familiar with. No explanation will be necessary. Wait, before that! I'm not taking questions right now. Justice has no place for it. What? We judges pass judgment. We embody the justice system. We are justice itself. Or rather, we're the justice system. You must follow and respect this. You are the Ark Salvation and humanities as well. You must become infallible, unwavering righteousness. All your past verdicts were the foundation. Those made in the future will be harvests. And this judgment will be the turning point, watershed moment, an inflection point, a divergence. The moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. So make your judgment. Deny all falsehoods. Eradicate evil. Uphold justice. Kiss. Begins with K. What? Never mind, that was a malfunction. Anyways, that is your role and duty. That's your destiny. The voice brims with more and more the voice brims with more than mere conviction. It seized with madness. I only now realize that I haven't moved this entire time, and it's only with considerable effort that I can open my mouth to speak. Who is the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? In response to my question, 7 lets out a sigh that seems both regretful and yet also self-satisfied. Me. I mean, the target this time is not me. B indicates the target. Me. It actually is me. You must kill me. Are you sure about this is the right way? Kate does not respond to Moron's questions. Hey, I said this is the right way. Most likely, yes. Though I have a rough idea where the safe house is, so I'll take lead. Alright. Watching Kay silently bite her lip reminds me of what just happened. The target this time is me. What? Judges are the environment of justice, and so we must always be just. But I have lost my way. The righteous path which I had tread has become one of evil. My position can only be inhabited by one with an infallible sense of justice. And so, I must be judged and face judgment. What the hell is this? You're telling me to judge while the upper strata is the target? And they're the one putting the hit on themselves? What kind of thing? You already know the answer. The question you're about to ask, Kay. What? You may know the answer. You no longer have the privilege. A puppet is not entitled to uphold justice. Is that because Kay is a Nikke? It's nothing so banal as that. Kay has failed us. She has forgotten her mission. She has forsaken the name which has been given to her. She has failed time and time again, and has become little more than a hollow puppet. What's this? Key? Kay vaguely pulls out an old key from her coat. That will tell you about the path you walked. It will reveal the truth and the facts. It will reveal my beliefs, my will, and my sense of justice. Hey. Kay clutches tightly on the old key in her hand, to which there is a tag which reads Top Secret Archives S1452. Ooh, we're just there. Also, alright, there's only like not that many episodes left, and a little bit further in. Anyways, we arrive at the Perilous Siege safe house located within the Ark and open the door. A panoply of books which have been clearly been taken from the Forbidden Library lie scattered around the safe house. Kay doesn't so much as glance at the sight. It's as if she was expecting it or already knew. Aren't those the records of that were missing? I think so. I picked up one of the books. Mission code K53 declassified. Target redacted. Assignment of judgment regarding redacted. Redacted emerged as a major political figure amidst the chaos that spread during the evacuation of the Ark. He initially appeared upright and honest, but he is now believed to have become intoxicated by power. It is plotted to overthrow the central government, refer to the attached evidence, and conduct further investigation before delivering judgment. For humankind, may justice prevail. This must have been Kay's mission. Mission code D77 classified. Target Bright Squad. Assignment gather intel on Bright Squad. Frequent injuries and mission delays have been reported within the squad. Intel suggests that the squad leader could be deliberately sabotaging missions, infiltrate their ranks, and go undercover on a mission to the surface and gather intel. If the squad leader is determined to have been corrupted or otherwise overtaken, pre-authorization for immediate disposal is granted. Blah. If not, focus on intelligence gathering. For humanity, may justice prevail. D. More and more similar entries appear in the books. That I think you should take a look at this. I opened the book Moran handed over to me. Mission codename V7-1 declassified. Proposal for upholding justice within the Ark and across humanity as a whole. Within the insular society of the Ark, the activities of Perilous Siege proved remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of a coin which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee Perilous Siege has been drafted, which can be seen as below. Formation of slums. Originally intended for formation of minor criminal organizations and other forms of societal instability, but determined to be unnecessary due to current structure and atmosphere of the Ark. Priority downgraded, only periodic monitoring required. The Outer Rim. Information of Raptor Radical Group. Public awareness of raptors continues to decline. The attached survey suggests this is due to the fact ordinary citizens rarely encounter raptors personally. Therefore, pro-raptor radical groups are receive clandestine support. Jesus Christ, this is like some CIA crap. To increase awareness and foment hostilities towards raptors from the general populace. Jesus, what? We're gonna encounter next? Freaking MK Ultra? Okay, that was it. Never mind. Let's see what's next. Flip. MK Ultra, I'm just kidding. Conduct surveillance on Redacted. Redacted is a powerful tool, but many fail to understand the judge's concept of justice. As such, it is necessary through the use of up-to-date research and indirect means discovered by Redacted. Find a way to prevent Redacted from being independent in any way. On July 22nd, X recommended a candidate for this plan. She is a skilled hacker operating under the codename 6 Zeros. Proposal passed with 6 votes in favor of 3 against, excluding the proposer. Covert contact underway. I didn't expect that name to show up here. Neither did I. But at least we found a lead. I can finally face the Peony Association again. Also, yeah, some of this stuff doesn't mean anything to me. Although granted, I have a feeling that X, or rather that the hacker right there might mean something. Okay. Kay drops the book that she was reading and starts to tremble. Are you okay? As I move towards Kay, I catch a sight of what was in the book that fell to the floor. 7-1 Mid report. Mission success rate for general agents and Nikke's is under 50%. The plan itself is sound, but the method is flawed. Therefore, one Nikke from Perilous Siege will be deployed on mission B-7-1 as a parallel agent. Conan K gladly accepted this mission. Huh. Have you reviewed everything? Yes. Yeah. We have high expectations of you. That means you have great responsibilities. It's time to carry out justice, ain't it? I've been doing this all along. I know the way of this burden. Confidence is good, but it won't be enough. Then what's more needed? Conviction. An unwavering belief that the path you're walking is righteous. There must not be a shred of doubt. Without such convictions, I cannot entrust this mission to you. I thought you were going to say something else. Like, you don't think I have conviction? You think I could have done something, what I've done without it? At any rate, I've seen what they're expanding the library, storing even the most minute details. That's because the records are important. Our mission is to establish an universal form of justice, one which humanity can share, recognize, and follow. Spare me linguistic gymnastics and just let me do my thing. I'll show you what justice really is, and I'll do it by any means necessary. Understood. I remember. So that's what happened. I was just a puppet. Completely hollow inside. I didn't have a clue. All I was doing was dancing around someone else's tune. There was nothing righteous about that. Kay, it's not your fault. The judges erased your memory so they could use you. What difference does that make? What does that change? It doesn't wash my hands of the blood I spilled for no good reason. It doesn't change the fact that everything in which I believed was justice. Instead, it was evil. Moron slams the book she was reading to the floor. Was you cannon already? What? Get over here. Let me kiss you. Cause you know, every kiss begins with K. Moron grabs K's arm and drags her out. What the? How come you're so heavy? Where you going? I have something to show you. What is it? My interpretation of justice. It begins with my mouth to your lips. Brian ends up taking us to Fog Hollow. Huh, Jim, Moran! I didn't tell you. Did I tell you to take it easy? What are you doing here? Just dropping by. After a brief chat with Moran, Jin leaves and Moran turns to us. Here, look. Look at what? That. Moran points out the village working in tandem with the members of the Peony Association to rebuild the town. I still don't get what your point is. Take a good look. All right, to the next place. Moran once again grabs Kay. This time she drags her to a small hill overlooking Fog Hollow. Look here too. Moran points to what appears to be a dozen of graves. Tell me when you got a good eyeful that I can start talking again. What is it that you want to say? Moran doesn't answer and instead picks up a ball of alcohol placed in front of a grave. He then slowly weaves her way through the cemetery, pouring a bit of liquor over each grave. Did you see that? All right, then I'll start. This is my definition of righteousness. What? You should know. All right, or maybe you don't because your memory was erased. Anyways, this is what I consider righteous. No, I remember. Less than 10% of the original residents here survived. What are you talking about? They're not dead. What? He stares at the graves, bemused. They're alive. And here. Moran points to her own chest. Everything comes at a cost. When something is rotten, it has to be pulled out by the root. These are the things that are true, but even so, that doesn't mean you can cut people out of your life and act as if they never existed. That's not how it works. Oh. I was wondering when you finally get to the point. Well, they call it righteousness, I call it hypocrisy. I wouldn't know anything about that. It hurts my head to think about it. But I don't regret it, not one bit. Destroying this village was something I had to do, and now I carry those people in my heart. It was something that I had to do as a human being. We must fix what's wrong, or rather, we can fix it. If you step down from the wrong path, you can always turn back around. You know, Moran, that's also very profound, what you just said there. If something is unjust, then you make it right. Also profound. If you keep doing that, then I believe will make this world a better place to live in. To me, that's what justice means. I'm not sure if I know what being okay feels like. My life has been hard, and always will be. You know, a lot of this is starting to be not only, well, profound, but also provocative in a sense, and at the same time, introspective. It's heavy, but I'm holding up. I believe that I'm doing the right thing. I believe that I'm making this world a better place. It's what makes me able to endure it. It's okay. Well, I said my piece. I'll go help the others with the repairs. Thanks, Moran. Thanks, Moran. We're very grateful. Not as grateful as I am to you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known what to do next. Anyways, let me know once things are settled. I'll continue my investigations. What do you think of what Moran said? Hearing footsteps behind me, I turned and thinking that Moran had come back. Did something lead you what? Who are you? It's time. Pass your judgment. You? Huh? Yes, it's me, Seven, the evil that you must judge. He frowns at Kay. You're breaking down faster this time. Huh. You're the one who erased Kay's memory and used her. Yes, I'm the one who erased her memories. I gave the order and granted her the plea. What you mean? I'm afraid you've been mistaken all this time. It wasn't me or anyone else who chose to erase Kay's memories. It was her own decision. Huh. Becoming an agent of justice, becoming a puppet under our control, erasing her memories, it was all Kay's own choice. And this time, she even tried to eliminate herself. Of course, an agent of justice cannot be undone by a weapon crafted to uphold justice, even if the agent is pathetically a faulty instrument, So that wound before. Neither a pawn nor an agent of justice is permitted to take their own life. A Terminator, of course, cannot self-terminate. You must lower her down to the refinery, yes, just like in the movie. That's right, Kay. Your life is no longer your own. You have to relinquish control over even that. Kay grits her teeth and lowers her head. The puppet show ends here. I must say, it makes for an excellent prelude to the final judgment. Now then, are you ready? You have already seen the truth. How the glorious institution of justice fell and sank to the mire, only to be tainted by to become evil. And all the pieces are arranged on the chessboard. All that remains is for you to decide, for you the cause, and to choose the new king. Pass your judgment. My phone abruptly rings, startling me. Seven, however, looks unaffected, as if he's been expecting it. As I picked up the phone, I hear a man's voice on the other end. Hurry up and decide. The sage has said, the conditions are already met. We may have skipped a few steps along the way, but the end result is the same as it always has been. Now, make your choice. Who are you? Oh, goodness me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Forgive me. It happens once you reach a certain age. It's a pleasure to meet you. Let's see if I were in your position. You may call me Professor X. The X-Man! It's the X-Man himself! The X-Man! Let's fight the X-Man! Where are you, X-Man? I must stop you.
If I die, I'm taking you all with me.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's go. Let's fight the X-Men. Time to kick Cyclops in the balls. Now he'll be a true Cyclops. Anyways, also that was
Makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
No, that doesn't make me a good luck charm. We need to take care of something. Something with your foot. I'd have you calling me Professor X. As in X marks the spot. The Xavier spot, that is. Now, getting back to what we were discussing. I'm sure you were used to situations like this by now. Choose the Wanderer. In the name of justice, deliver your judgment. There is no wrong answer. To the one before you, to whom you deem unrighteous. Well, actually, there is an answer. You know it well. I mean, you can see it like at the top left of the screen. I refuse. Oh, and why is that? This time will be different. I won't get involved in this ridiculous political games. I don't play politics. That's against channel rules. Political game, huh? I suppose that's not entirely incorrect. Very well. And then allow me to help you make a decision. As soon as X finishes speaking, he pulls out a handgun from his coat and aims it at Kay. Huh. A small word of caution. Don't think for a second that I'm not bluffing. In fact, it's a master duty to be willing to put down a mad dog who could go wild at any moment. You son of a... As Kay stares emotionally at the gun pointed at her. Now is the time to make a decision. Now, what is it going to be? Which one of the adjust will you judge? Kill V, rescue K. Kill V, rescue K. Kill V, rescue K. I don't think I'll make it in time. Rather, I don't think I'll make it fast enough to get to V and not take care of him. But no, I could take the risk and try to rescue K. He'll kill 7 or rescue K? Kill 7, rescue K. Kill 7, rescue K. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure what difference it will make. Because I feel like both of these two things are kind of the same thing. I don't think I'll make it. Kill V. That's okay. Kill V. Well, I suppose. Oh, whoop. For the sake of the I forgot what I did for you. For the sake of the righteous judgment. He lowers his weapon and, without a moment hesitation, turns it on himself and pulls the trigger. This is a thing. A splendid choice. Or perhaps I should call you 7 now. What? A job opening just came up. And in light of the judgments you've made and up until now, we have decided to offer you B's position. There was something strange about X's voice which makes me feel uneasy, although I can't quite figure out why. We're standing in another fork in the road. Accept or decline, a binary decision. But is it really? People often delude themselves into thinking that they made a choice. In the most situations, however, everything is already predetermined, including the options available to them. People simply trick themselves into believing there's an alternative. All decisions by judges are made by vote. Don't get the wrong idea. It's true that we did manipulate you, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the loss for you. Some food for thought, don't you think? I've recently come to know one of the judges better. I understand how confusing, even frustrating this may be. Nevertheless, set aside your youthful bluster for the moment. Suppress your emotions and think rationally about which path benefits you the most. That is the only way you can achieve your goal, I promise you. Can I ask you something? By all means. The decision you have to have me join the judges, was it unanimous? No, not at all. I'm fairly certain I know at least one member who will be opposed to it. And all decisions are made by the judges aren't all decisions made by the judges supposed to be unanimous? Hector remained silent for so long that I began to think he has hung up, but then he lets out a deep sigh. I knew I was too impatient. I figured that the slight nudging and persuasion would be insufficient. At some point, X's voice changed and now resembles that of a friendly elderly man next door. Allow me to correct that decision. First and foremost, unanimity isn't always mandatory for us to make decisions. sometimes a majority vote are sufficient. A single person can even push a resolution through, albeit at a great political risk. And to that end, I must admit, this was a decision I made on my own. But as you can see, it failed miserably. So I will have to lay low for a while. Oh wait, I'm already low enough as is. My wheelchair, you see. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Pardon me. Why is he confessing all this to me? Why me? Well, the moment of doubt rears its ugly head. It's already over. It's simply a matter of time before the truth is uncovered. Just like with the case. What do you have to possibly gain? By roping me in with the judges? A formidable successor whom I could trust the future to. What? Have you not been listening to me? I don't have much time left. The cancer, you see. But the Ark is still in dire need of justice. And Xavier. I must impart my knowledge to a successor while I still can. However, in attempting to do so, I've been dealt a fatal blow. What a disaster. You say that, but you seem quite happy. Of course I am. My successor has grown splendidly, without me having to teach him anything. While we're on this subject, you should consider having a child at some point. And, well, there's someone right next to you, staring at you right now. Jaws wide open. Who would make a good candidate as your waifu? After retirement, doting on grandchildren is all we old folk have. So why don't you give Kay a good kiss? Because after all, every kiss begins with Kay. There I go again, saying too much. God damn it, me. Apparently I need to suppress myself as well. If you'll excuse me. Not now. These things kind of happen these kinds of things happen when you get old. I hope you understand. We admire your young folk and feel proud of them, but we also envy them. So don't test my patience too much, you. I can't keep this position empty forever. Oh, and one more thing. Have you seen Cyclops? It's time for my daily foot massage. Also, I have a gift for you. Think of it as a tribute to the victor. What is it? I leave Kay's fate into your hands. Take good care of her. And remember to brush her hair every day. The previous servant wasn't doing a good job of that, as you can tell. Kill her, erase her memories, make her her slave, ignore her. The choice is entirely up to you. Or have children with her. Yes, do that. Have children with her, so I can look upon my grandchildren, who are my son now, by the way. What a weirdo. Collins. I gaze at Kay, who is looking at me with sunken eyes. Also look at my hands. Realizing what I got myself into. Why am I even here? Give me guidance. You. Quincy, give me guidance. Okay, never mind. I wanted guidance, but instead she gave about death to all who oppose me. Good job. Good job, Quincy. Good job. Good job. Erase my memories. What? Or kill me. Most of the stuff X said was complete nonsense. But there were some elements of truth to it. Every kiss does begin with K. Asking me to erase your memory is the same as asking me to kill you. I can't make that kind of decision. How about we kiss and start a family and do all of that stuff? Also, it's not because of, it's not who I am. I refuse to I don't just give me a nut. Wait a sec. This option is a little bit more happier. This option is a little bit more dour. That's the difference between these two options. I refuse to choose. Kay, you're not a puppet. You're no one's masters. You saw those records. I'm a bad person by anyone's measurements. All those deranged orders from Seven. I obsessed over how to carry them out more efficiently. I even break my own judgments, completely unaware of the outcome. The outcome was already decided. Then, carry them out flawlessly. Despite all that, you never gave up on life. What? Erasing your memories may be close to dying, but it's not exactly the same, because we can make new memories together. Over in my lounge. Let's head to my lounge. Why is it that you chose to have your memories erased instead of being killed? You wanna know my theory? I think you wanted to fix things somehow. You were in too much pain, they couldn't bear it, so you erased your memories. Even then, you couldn't run. You still want to restore justice with your own hands. In life, we're faced with many imbalances. To pile on the additional weight and remove others, I tell you to balance the scales. But there's no such thing as perfect equilibrium. Rather, trying too hard to make everything balance. In times like that, I tilt my head, and then everything I look is in order. It's a way to get by and keep living. I'm going. See you later. Tilt your head and compromise. The thorns on Kay's gun spark ominously. There's no lasting damage, just pure pain. Perfect for extracting the truth. The methods used must be clean. There you go again. You're going to be up all night. Remember, clean methods make for a clean resolution. All right. Stop with the clean this and clean that. You're starting to sound like Mr. Clean. I'll do things my way. Even if the means were immoral. If you didn't act righteously, you still want to restore justice. There's more to it than that. I'm a villain, a bloodthirsty, vicious villain. Well, don't worry. I know someone you would be very agreeable with. Someone you would most definitely enjoy. What right do I have to talk about justice? We're on the right path as we speak. What? Moran is just a person. Is she a perfect person? No, she's not without her flaws. Just how I'm not without my flaws. But if you were to place her on the scales, they would certainly tip towards the side that's just. Even if others call her a criminal, despite what occurred in Fog Hollow, she's still a righteous person. Even if she keeps striving to uphold, that's because she keeps striving to uphold what she feels is right. Up until now, you left the decision making all up to me. Now it's time for you to decide, Kay. So what's it gonna be? What's your decision? My decision is... Kay grits her teeth and slowly lifts her head. I really can't stand this. Twisting and smashing words together to try and force meanings, even when it makes no sense. Talking to you now. I'm talking like you know everything, like when you don't have a clue. I try to kill myself for goodness sake. I'm far too gone. This is why I don't like humans. You don't like humans? No. At least not before. I see. Doesn't seem like much has changed. Huh. You're right. Nothing has changed. That's a bad thing. So, it's time we change that. Starting now. I'll help. You how? I'll have to think about it. Kay, looking more at ease, picks up her guns from the floor. Okay, show me then. Let's see how, let me see for myself. Let me show what righteousness is to you. And the road for justice, meant to follow. Road for justice, begin. Yeah, let's do it. Some other time. So anyways, yeah. There's a lot going on this event. Quite a bit, actually. If anything, you know what? I think it might be time for me to actually go back and try to check out previous event, but probably not now because, well, this one went on for a good hour. Just about a good hour. You know, this would be the time for me to actually call it quits for now, since we actually wrapped up this event, but you know what? Let's not do that. Let's take care of something. Something that we most definitely need to take care of. And that's this! Let's go do it. Actually, no, that's not
bubbles will show us the way.
This is what you need to take care of. What is this? After feasting, raptors stood up seemingly and rejuvenated. This defies all common sense. I must have a screw loose. I'm probably seeing things. Is that commander and some Nikke's coming this way? It must be a barrage as well. No way my distress signal actually made it through. Also, by the way, we learned that raptors actually eat people.
It is not because
And I totally forgot what this side quest was supposed to be. Anyways, actually, I'm not sure if we're probably going after this. No. You know what? Kill things. Kill things, my darlings. Kill things. I don't want this, I want this, and I want this. Yes, murder everything. Yes, time for everything to be beautiful. Everything. Everything. We did it. Made everything beautiful. Anyways, take care of you.
It is not
And there's actually more stuff over there.
I will go slowly.
Ew. I'm gonna get a little bit. Let's do this. I forgot what we were supposed to do here, but you know what? Not important. There we go. I take care of everything. Mostly everything.
Let's keep going. Just a little bit more. This outfit. Tell me the story. Down with those.
Let's not do this. Kill everything. Throat.
How did I do?
Good. Also, you could have done better with the what do I call it? The taunting, but you know what? That's okay. Also, you know what? I just realized, I can't even talk about it right now. I'm not sure if I should talk about it right now.
I knew that.
Well, I'll probably just talk about it some other time. It's a little bit more convenient. But anyway. Yeah.
Even when I'm preparing, I'm gorgeous. Tell me the story. Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Fuck it.
Let's wipe them out and head
Stop
back.
caring. Throat.
Regroup and let's go again. The story will
Throat.
be written into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Yeah. Bang. I think that just about does it. Nice. Nicely done. Thanks. I was just happy to get another chance to work with you. Oh yeah. Okay, I think that's... Well, it's been a long time since we've done this. Or rather done any of this, but just to sum up what's happening here, well, we had a cycus where a bunch of raptors were approaching Eden, and everyone was busy except for me and Isabel, so we both decided to go off and deal with it. I ask you something. Go ahead. Why are you so fond of me? Do you need specific reason to like someone? We've only just met. It's not about how long you know someone. The time we spent, or the time I spent with you at the base, has brought me closer to you than I am with anyone else. I think back on everything that has happened between us during my time at Eden. Yes. Please get out of here. I'm taking a shower right now, please. Don't mind me. I just came to bring you some towels. Please, I'm not done yet. I just got here. You mean stealing glances at me day in and day out? Or you mean like when you barged in on me while taking a shower? That's too. I also derive a great deal of pleasure from watching you sleep in the morning. You didn't have your guard up and you were so adorable. Isabel, if you want to express your feelings, there's better ways of doing that. You know, like talking to me. Like, for example, actually, 1 second. Like, for example, like, telling someone to their face that you like them. Sure, but what about when you're busy doing something else? What do I do then? You can. I pull out a small postcard from my pocket. What's that? It's a postcard. Postcard? What do you use it for? There's a lot of ways to use it, but many people use them to write to people close to them. You have some one precious? Someone you want to send a postcard to? Okay, did I just tell her it's a secret and let her erase the entire, you know, the entirety of Eden to the ground, or did I just say not yet? You know what? I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and say not yet. Have that postcard? If you need it. Thank you. It's my first time receiving something like this. There. Happy, Johan? And, Cecil? I saved Eden. I did it all for you. Job well done. A single raptor set foot in my garden. And Johan, you'll be safe. Check for nearby defenses. I don't want a repeat of an event like this. Already check. What are these defenses you're talking about? Laid out. Okay, no, what? The bear. Okay, turn sequence traps. The bears are electronic anti-personnel devices. Okay, thank you. I thought you guys literally just, I don't know, dug a bed and just put leaves over it. If that was the case, I probably would have never came back here again. Throughout the several kilometer perimeter surrounding Eden, to ensure devices are smoothly, we have breaker boxes installed on the roads and intervals. Sounds damn near impenetrable. You bet. A large surface here, human colony up on the surface, we're badly exposed. We're talking about a place where running to a raptor is a virtual certainty after less than an hour. After getting through a single day alive up, here's a Herculean effort. Anyways, Isabel has been acting strange ever since she went off on that mission with you. Something happened while you were out there. I gave her a postcard. Postcard? I can't say I fully understand why she broke over a mere postcard. I appreciate if you could see how she's holding up before you return to yard. You're better at these things than me. I'll try. I'll try, Cecil. Don't you worry your head. Get the clothes up. Take it easy. Will do. What's this? Gimme. Tower Roger Hoyt Road, conducting an assignment. The restart of the ensuing clash is mutual destruction. All my teammates were wiped out. As for the raptors, I'm the only one left. My legs are broken and I'm unable to crawl out the escape. All I can do is send distress signals. Okay. Raptor running into these out of order.
Show us the way.
I've been noticing.
Okay, moving out.
We got a bunch of these things over here. Also, there's the cost there. Yeah, how far are we? In on this. I can't tell. Actually can't tell. Okay, you know what? I think I'll take care of this later.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Yeah, I know we're ending this a little bit short, but at the same time, I kind of want to condense all of Chapter 21 in like one stream session. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just call it quits here. So anyways, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't. And if you're watching this as a VOD, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below, because I am interested in what you guys have to say, as long as it's not spam. As long as it's not spam. So anyways, yeah, today's event was kind of short. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit longer, but you know what? Things like that happen from time to
I
time.
will go slowly.
But anyways,
The bubbles will show us the way.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll quit here. So I hope you all enjoy watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for signing out. Bye. Goodbye.